Hallo, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Coffee Talk. Ich dachte nicht, dass wir jetzt gleich reingeworfen werden. Ich habe mich, glaube ich, anscheinend ein bisschen zu weit gedrückt. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, Harry. How's the night so far? It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem, though. What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Hey, writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need the triple shot espresso. Triple shot espresso. Ist wahrscheinlich Kaffee, 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 oder? Ja. Hier dein Espresso. Was, wirklich so? Ja, muss ja. Wir können ja nichts mehr machen. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Exactly what I needed. Anyway, where were we? You're planning to do something? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. Lass mich hier mal... Sind wir wirklich richtig? Ich hoffe. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. Nee, das ist... Nee, warte mal. Ja. Well, ich bin falsch. Wir müssen hier rein. September 30th, 2020. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Dwarven made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forest. Welcome. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of aliens sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creature you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We are not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know. That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They're superior creatures after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Of course, sir. Of course. You don't want to drink anything before you leave? We're good. Take care on your way. We're? Wenn jetzt Neil kommt, dann... Phew. Whew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Das ist... Ah, nee. Good evening, Harry. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua. Hello, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like it to order something? Do you want to order first? You go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Green tea with a lot of mint? Ich hab dich da. Boah, hatte ich jetzt Bock auf Minze irgendwie. Ich weiß nicht warum. Your drink's ready. Oh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin. Marrakesh in Morocco? I hear the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order something? Sure, I'll have the tea tarik. Tea tarik. Lass mich da kurz auf meinem Handy schauen. You son of a bitch. Was will ich denn jetzt wissen, was Tea tarik ist? Tea tarik. Ich sollte vielleicht Coffee Talk dazu schreiben. Coffee Talk. Okay, man kann mehr Tee reinmachen. Interessant. Und Milch. Tea Milk. Tea tarik. Here's your tea tarik. Tarik. Huh? Is there anything wrong? Oh. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. Danke. Just like the tea tarik you get in Southeast Asia. Ich bin ja auch nicht umsonst der beste Coffee Shop. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make that? Internet. I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual. Tiring, but thanks to you and your team. We've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as such as this. Mein Gott, ich kann gerade nicht lesen. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest. But I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I couldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. Ja, kann man glaube ich mal so sagen. I'm sorry, I'm really in the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we are already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember? Your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it, fast, before they give you a spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal, Conflict, and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen, Aqua. Shut up. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Bin ich mir nicht so sicher. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem there. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight. Showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine the horror. Ich muss mal schnell was trinken, weil ansonsten geben mir hier die, ansonsten kann ich ja bald nicht mehr lesen. Also entschuldigt mich kurz. So. You know what? So far my schedule is pretty empty around them. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. It's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Yeah, das ist mein Machtwort. Oh, okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? And that's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Good. Now, let's see. Wer kommt jetzt? Oh, hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Harry. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It will be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are. Was? Was hab ich gerade gelesen? Warum habe ich weitergedrückt? Backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes! And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. Was willst du denn bestellen? A sweet hot chocolate. Sweet hot chocolate. Ja, okay, ist wahrscheinlich dann Chocolate, Milk und... Ich habe keinen Zucker, stimmt? Ja. Leck mich am Arsch. Ich weiß nicht, ob man das Sweet Hot Chocolate macht. Oh Gott. Lass mich kurz nachschauen. Dann verpiss dich mit deinem Ding. Es gibt kein Rezept für Sweet Hot Chocolate. Keine Ahnung. Bro. Du kannst mich mal. Sweet Hot Chocolate, wer will sowas? Spice Lady, nimm it. Da haben wir die britische Flagge drauf. Here's your order. Thank you. How is it? I don't think this is what I ordered. I mean, it's a cup of hot chocolate, but there's nothing special about it. There's cinnamon drin. Oh, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. It's okay. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break the immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it. You might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Wer kommt jetzt noch? Dad? Oh Gott. What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Harry. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. You are. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What were you calling? I might suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara. Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take this Spanish Sahara. Chocolate, Milk und Ginger. Ich wusste, das Rezept habe ich gesehen. Serve it. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad. Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars, though they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now, you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay? Try harder! Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? I will take time for me to learn. But I'm learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants here. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slower, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Tja, Freundchen. Excuse me for a moment, Harry. Well, I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear the argument, Myrtle? Of course I hear them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of our business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention is completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, hurry, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. I guess that's all for our tour. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're back, Mr. Henry. Oh. Are you alright? Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? No, that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. Just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed. But it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse. But it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We are niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. Oh, they visit my place from time to time. And we all meet at least once a year. Usually, it's all my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We are stronger than most people think. See you later, Harry. I'm sorry for bringing our fry to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Wir sehen uns, Henry. Henry? Ich habe seinen Namen jetzt schon vergessen. Wir haben heute den ganzen Tag Freya nicht gesehen. Das ist weird. Gut, aber ich würde sagen, das war's mit der Folge. Lasst doch ein Like und ein Abo, wenn es euch gefallen hat. Schaut beim nächsten Mal vorbei. Haut rein und ciao.